I love the prayers we pray for morning prayer in the Liturgy of the Hours on Fridays. Today, especially, speaks to me of the mercy which Jesus tells us to show to others. It begins with a hymn which goes, Lord, whose love and humble service bore the weight of human need, who did on the cross forsaken show us mercy's perfect deed. We, your servants, bring the worship, not of voice alone, but heart, consecrating to your purpose every gift which you impart. As we worship, grant us vision, till your love revealing light, till the height and depth and greatness dawns upon our human sight, making known the needs and burdens your compassion bids us bear, stirring us to faithful service, your abundant life to share. Call from worship into service, forth in your great name we go, to the child, the youth, the aged, love and living deeds to show. Hope and health, goodwill and comfort, counsel, aid, and peace we give, that your children, Lord, in freedom, may your mercy know and live. And we might add, Alleluia, Amen. Just meditating on this hymn brings out so much meaning to the words from the gospel, which Jesus reprimanded the Pharisees with. It is mercy I desire, not sacrifice. The penultimate act of mercy was done by Jesus with his death on the cross for our sake. We who are so sinful and helpless to do much about it. Jesus, understanding our weakness, still underwent his torture and death that we might be saved. Recognizing this great act of mercy, we now come to worship God, not with just our voices, but with our hearts, from where our acts of mercy spring forth. Then we ask the Lord to open our eyes to see his vision for where we are to bring his compassion and mercy and service to the needy. And so we go, inspired by our worship, to the child, the youth, the aged, to give hope to people who are despairing, health to those who suffer weakness, goodwill to people who are lost and lonely, comfort, counsel, and aid to people who are struggling to find their way through this world's troubles. And above all, we give peace from our inner resources of peace, which has been given to us by the Lord's mercy. We do so that they too will live in freedom, not the freedom of this world, but the freedom of God's kingdom. And then after this hymn, we move on to the first psalm of the day, Psalm 51, which begins, Have mercy on me, God, in your kindness. In your compassion, blot out my offense. Spend time today reflecting on how the Lord has been merciful in your life, on how he has shown his compassion in the midst of your failings, and how he continues to love you beyond all understanding throughout